Welcome back to Phasmophobia. I'm here to do the weekly challenge. This week's should be primitive. Yep, primitive. I'm afraid all the electronic equipment has short-circuited. You'll have to make do without. Correctly find the ghost type in Ridgeview. So this is one of those limited equipment challenges. It is a 3 evidence. It was in Edgefield, is that right? Ridgeview. Let's get the right one, otherwise it won't even count. All right. So, yeah. So, it looks like our only light source is going to be a glow stick. I mean, I could carry a candle around, but I don't think that's as convenient. At least we have a thermometer to help us find the ghost, but, I mean, so we do have the EMF graph, so we can use that to watch for EMF 5. Otherwise, we only have glow stick, the book, and the thermometer. So we can only collect 4 evidence, really. We can't collect ghost orb, dots, or spirit box. And at least we have some salt, so I can combine that with the glow stick and watch for UV. And then we have a Ouija board, if memory serves. Let's see if that's still the case. Guess I'll grab some matches. And the fuse box is going to be broken on this. Oh man, this is awful. But at least I can hide next to the fridge. So, the question is, where is the ghost? Okay. Is it in here? Or is it in this hallway? At the very least, we know it's not UV, unless it's an obake. Let's head back out to the truck. I want to see what that registered as. It didn't even register? Oh, it must have been. So it was probably an EMF2 that just registered as a rise of 0. It can do that. An EMF of a given number will always have a base of its value -1, and then on the graph it would show up as 1 less, equal to, or 1 greater than that. So an EMF 5 would show up as a rise of 3, 4, or 5. And there's a second touch of the door. Alright, so let's see. Is it particularly cold in here? That's a yes. If I step out here, it goes up, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is the room. I don't know if it's not a mare, it just tried to turn on a light. Did you just hear that sound? It means I wrote in the book. Okay. So it's not UV, but it did write in the book. At least it's not a demon. So now, okay, the thermometer's in there, so I'll leave it in there for a little while. But what I can do is take some candles in. I'll light them all. And I'll give the ghost a chance to blow them out. And that'll give the ghost a chance to do some EMF 5s. So you work on those. What's our temperature? It's not really trying to get any colder. It's sticking at 7. I can come back and check that a bit later. So we might have to settle for causing a hunt to get some clues about what this ghost is. Sanity drain is slow, if memory serves. Let's see, can it be a wraith? No, it can't. Can't be a mare. Could be a shade. If I step into the room, give it a second to blow out another candle. Oh, it can't even hunt yet. It's still counting down. Uh-oh. I think my controllers are screwing up. Stand by. I gotta reset them. There we go. All right. Jeez. Are you changing rooms? Can you change rooms? Do we have sanity? Sanity pills? No, we don't. So sanity's at a premium too. Okay, well, with all those interactions, I'm still not seeing any EMF 5s. So why don't I assume that this is not an EMF 5 ghost? So that drops us down to Diogen, Morai, Revenant, and Thay. So all of these are easily recognizable with a hunt. At low sanity, Morai will be very fast, Revenant will be very slow, Thay will be fast all the time, no matter what sanity, or well, as it ages it'll slow down, and then a Diogen is obvious on its own. So why don't we just trigger a hunt and see what we end up with? Hide and seek. We have a Diogen. I can't see you. Where are you? Oh shit. Stuck. I can't... There you are. Oh, you're on the ground. Jeez. Okay, it's a Diogen. And I accidentally lit both of these. That's one of the problems with VR. It's so shaky. It'll end up lighting both of them on your belt if you're not careful. I should light one and then just hold the matches aloft so that it can't reach the other one. So Diogen, let's get out of here. At first I thought it was a Thay, but then when it came straight to me in the kitchen and slowed down, I knew it was a Diogen.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
One down. Let's take a look at the stats. Starting sanity. Sanity pill restoration is 40, but they don't give us any. Nice. Ghost speed is... Okay, roaming is Change favorite room is none. So once it's in a room, it cannot change. That's good. High activity, but low events. 5-second grace. Okay. Anything else? Just the Ouija board. Fuse box is broken. Alright. Let's move on to the next one. The reason I sniff is because the headset presses on my nose. Okay, let's see how hard the ghost is to find this time. I could always ask the Ouija board where the ghost is, but then I wouldn't have any sanity left to... I would be at 50% sanity. It would hunt all the time, so I'll do what I can to try to find the ghost normally. Take advantage of my slow sanity drain. Unfortunately, there isn't any way to tell the ghost to do any interactions using the Ouija board, other than making it hunt, which just burns the board. So, I don't know of any easy way to find the ghost except for checking the temperature. And the ambient temperature outside is going to be, should be above 10. Hmm. 8 degrees Celsius out here? 7 degrees? So the ghost room should be colder than that at least. Okay, why is it so much warmer? Stand by. It's 10 degrees in the house, but it's 8 degrees outside. Alright, we'll do this the hard way. Go room to room. Check the temps. Yeah, that's not it. Okay, so the foyer is right here. It's a very small area. $8 degrees? 11 degrees? Why is it staggering so much? Nope. Oh, I just heard something. I heard a little whomp. It was either upstairs or downstairs. I'm suspecting it's upstairs. Or is it here? $10 degrees in here. Yeah, I don't know. I'll check downstairs. This whole room is the same room, so checking the downstairs is very easy. Doesn't look like it, so looks like our ghost is upstairs. Alright, so it's definitely nearby, but where exactly? Are you in here? Or are you a hallway ghost? Probably hallway. Okay. It's good enough for me. So we'll put this here. We'll put the book there. I'll get a second book, put it in the other hall. Lay down some salt. Check for UV. EMF, that's at least an EMF 3, which means it threw something. Get the other book. This ghost is just walking all over the place, but it's not a UV. So we can mark that off. Okay, that was an event. It wasn't hunting. That's good. No UV. Nothing in the book yet. I'm thinking that this is not a freezing ghost, so we'll mark that off too. Ruling out 4 evidence is just as good as getting the other 3. Let's see. Okay, so this is very suspicious. I'm not in the house and we have a rise of 4. That very much makes me think that we're dealing with an EMF 5 ghost, which means we have a Dian, Raiju, Spirit, and Wraith. Can't be a Wraith, it walked in salt, so we're down to Dian, Raiju, and Spirit. I can test for a Spirit by getting my Sanity low and then doing a smudge test. Dian is pretty obvious. Raiju, we're between a rock and a hard place because Raijus only speed up around electronics. Otherwise they hunt at 50%. But if it hunts in less than 3 minutes, then I know it's not a Spirit. Alright, so I think we're ready to do our hunt test. And I'm pretty sure that we are dealing with a female ghost. Doris? Yep. So it is possible to be a Dian. Dians and Banshees can only be female. Okay, so if it walks normally, then we're stuck between Raiju and a Spirit. Let's get it to hunt normally. Where are you? Goodbye. Now my sanity is low. Here we go. It's going to be normal until it comes downstairs. What? Are the hunts short? I guess the hunts are short. Didn't get a chance to hear what it sounds like, so we'll do it again. I have no idea if that worked. So I'm going to go out and get another one. I think the hunt ended before I smudged it. Okay, so it walked normally when it got to the bottom of the steps, so we are not dealing with a die-in. A die-in would have walked slow while I'm standing still and would have walked fast while I'm moving. So it's either Raiju or Spirit. And again, we can't rule in a Raiju by listening to it speed up because we have no electronics. I think I can smudge it. I think I can smudge it from... That's alright. I think I'll just smudge it normally and then... And then I'll duck next to the fridge. If it was not a hallway ghost, maybe I'd be willing to put both crucifixes in a room and just hang out there. I probably did smudge it. But I'll do this again just to be sure. And I'm going to do this spirit trick where I try to smudge it at the 2 minute and 40 second mark. Yeah, Raiju or Spirit. I'm going to check the EMF board again just to confirm. That looks like a drop of 5, so yeah, I feel pretty good about it being an EMF 5 ghost. Are you serious? It didn't even come downstairs? Let's try it again. $20. $40. 60. $80. 90. If it's a Raiji, we can hunt. $110. Didn't write in the book. I'm just going to quickly check the... I lost count, unfortunately, while I was talking to myself. I think a spirit requires ghostwriting. Yeah, it does. And it didn't write in the book at all. So I'm willing to call this a Raiju. And if it's wrong, I'll just do it again. Good.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
That was a well-educated guess. All right, last one, Ridgeview.
All right, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Whoever was here must have seen the ghost with a cursed object. Investigate it with me.
What's the ambient temperature? Okay, so it's going to be really easy to find the ghost room this time. 13 degrees. It's got all the doors open, I guess. Grab the Ouija board, stick that in the kitchen. Doubt it's down here. So I'll go room to room. I don't know if I've given the ghost enough time to cool down its room, but we'll try. I'm hearing stuff. It sounds like it's upstairs. Nope. Don't be another hallway ghost. Darn it. Fine. Can't be an Oni. It did a mist event on me. Jesus! Oh, I just heard it hit a light switch. Sounded like it was downstairs. Maybe it was on the stairway. Okay, it's not a UV ghost. Man, you're just walking all over the place. Not looking like freezing either. Might need more time to make things colder. I'll give it some candles to interact with. Figures. At least, okay, so it blew out a candle. All right. It is clearly not a shade. Let's go out and check my sanity. Because it hit me with a ghost event, or hit me with a mist event earlier, and then it walked into me with a ghost event. Yeah, I'm starting to get low. So I'll go up one more time and check the thermometer. And check to see if it wrote in the book. No book. No book. Okay, we got a freezing ghost. Good. Alright, can't be an Oni. If it was ghostwriting, it would be one of those two, and if it's not ghostwriting, it would be one of those three. I would much rather choose between these two. It would be nice to rule in or out EMF 5. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I suppose if I want to be smart, I'll get a couple smudges. Could be an Onryo. Can't remember if I was in the house when I blew out the third one. Just waiting for this door to lock. How old are you? Goodbye. There, that puts me down in the 40s. There we go. Normal walker. Okay, so not a Revenant, not the twins. Let's rule out a Moroi. How old are you? Where is the bone? Goodbye. Now this time if it hunts, it'll be faster. Because my sanity's now in like 25 or so. And if it's faster, I'll know it's a Moroi. It's already done. Let's run upstairs and check the books. It's not writing in any books. So we're down to Onryo and Yurei. Okay. So the next thing I can do is a door test. Okay, I'm going to put a bunch of doors at 45 degrees. And I might have answered my own question, because I did see a door up there that was ajar at about 90 degrees. So this does not have a shadow, but the plant does. Light up here. These are all wide open. Just threw a book. I'm in the Ure camp right now. I don't know. It's opening everything up all the way, so I'm willing to go Ure. Ure's only fully closed doors or fully open doors?
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
There you go. The Onryo would hunt after 3 candle blowouts, but unfortunately I think I was outside of the house when it blew out the third one, so it wasn't possible for me to rule that one out. Okay, so I'm at level 79. I just need 5,000 to get to level 80, and then I'll finally be able to afford... Whoops. I'll finally be able to afford the Tier 3 Crucifix, which is what I've been waiting for the most, and then I'll buy as many other upgrades as I can, and that should finish off my equipment for Prestige 6. But that's it for that challenge. So you might have to depend on some ghost tells because you don't have all of your equipment. You can't get dots, ghost orbs, or spirit box. You can get the other 4 though. You're forced to use the truck graph to get the EMF, and for the equipment you can only get the freezing, the ghost orbs, and the UV. Now if you're lucky enough to get all 3 evidence using those methods, then you know exactly which ghost it is. Or if you can rule out 4 evidence, you can just... that should also narrow down a ghost for you, because then there's only 3 other evidence left. But otherwise you're stuck with possibly guessing between one ghost and another. So use those tells best you can. Good luck with that challenge. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.